Does Captain Kirk finally get to take to the stars? We have the answer.
And we have the details on every kid's favorite big red dog.
Rodriguez to give you an update on what's going on under the sea. All this and more coming up on NHSTV Live.
Adding to the list of celebrities taking a flight is William Shatner, the original Captain Kirk from the 1960s Star Trek series. Even though his space launch with Blue Origin was supposed to happen today, it was postponed due to high wind speeds as it could have knocked the rocket off its course. He is instead scheduled to take off tomorrow alongside Blue Origin's Vice President, Audrey Powers. Moving on to school announcements, remember all students are eligible to earn Green Court hours by completing 100 hours of community service and submitting the form to the school with the information by April 15th. Also, Senior Blitz and PSATs will be happening tomorrow. Be sure to check in the halls to find out your designated testing rooms.
Speaking of students, reporter Julia Hurst went out and got the story on a star student walking these very halls.
It's no secret that our Texan theater has done some pretty extraordinary things, from White Christmas to Into the Woods, and now Shrek the Musical and The Little Mermaid. The productions are always out of this world. But before we get caught up in the midst of all those stars, let's take a dive into the water. And we got with the president of theater, Abriela Rodriguez, to do just that. She's not just taking any old role in the production this time around, though. She's leading the production. Abriela is the official student director for The Little Mermaid.
In Little Mermaid, I'm actually the student director, so I've been choreographing, I've been directing them, and organizing the whole thing.
She takes a leadership role in my production classes already. She really jumps in and helps out. Last semester, I'd let her student direct a Theater 1 class. They did a one-act version of a play and just did a phenomenal job.
And although she's bound to face some challenges along the way, everything seems to be going along just fine under the sea.
She's doing an outstanding job. She is great under pressure, which you have to be when you're directing, because you have questions coming from all sides. She has a very good vision of what she's doing, and she's very organized, so she's doing a great job.
I'm super excited for the production. I can tell everybody's been working really hard, and I've been working really hard, and I just can't wait to see it all come together.
Be sure to come on out and support this amazing production led by one of our very own talented students on October 13th through 14th at 6:30 to see our Texan theater having a whale of a good time. For now, this has been Julia Hurst with NHSTV.
Now let's take a dive under the sea with Macy in studio to hear more info on our upcoming musical.
Thanks, Hayden. So I'm here with Abriela Rodriguez. So how is the production going?
The production's going really well. We're in the final stretch. We open tomorrow night, so everybody is really putting in their best efforts, and it's going really great.
That's exciting. So how can students get tickets?
Okay, so students can get tickets online or at the door. If you want to get them online, you can go to our Twitter or our Instagram at NW Texan Theater. And basically you can click in the link, or you can look around the school for any posters and find that QR code and use that too.
All right, sounds cool. So Texans, it's pretty easy to get tickets, so make sure you show up to the musical tomorrow night. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Macy. I'm so proud of our theater and can't wait to see The Little Mermaid in action. Speaking of acting, Reese, are there any new movies coming out?
Actually, Hayden, there is. If you're looking for movies to watch, we might have a few in store for you. The first movie is Ghostbusters Afterlife. It follows the story of a single mother and her two children who, upon moving to a new town, discover their grandfather's legacy is tied to the original Ghostbusters crew. It releases November 19th. Another highly anticipated movie is a spin-off of the children's novel and TV show Clifford the Big Red Dog. The movie focuses on a girl who adopts a dog with a surprise twist. He's able to grow up to 10 feet tall and help fight greed in New York City. The movie releases on November 10th. Now moving on to sports. AJ, how did our Texan athletes play?
Thanks, Reese. Now, howdy Texans. Let's get right into the morning sports report. Our varsity football team played last Thursday against the Saginaw Rough Riders. Starting off with our Texans kicking the ball off to Saginaw, with our defense making a 3-and-out stop in Saginaw's first drive. Offense managed to go down to score in 7 plays, ending off the first half being 42-12. Coming back out after halftime, our offense managed to score 3 more touchdowns, making the final score of the game being 63-12. Moving to the court, I heard volleyball had a crazy game on Friday against Grapevine. Our girls went to play the Grapevine Mustangs last Friday. They won with the final score of 3-1, making our volleyball girls tying Colleyville Heritage for #1 in district. Our boys golf will be playing today at the Chisholm Trail Invitational. Our cross-country boys and girls will be running in their districts later this week. We will be sure to keep y'all updated. Make it
a great day, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.